What's going on, guys? It's Moose here, and I'm bringing you a new Black Ops 2 leaked info video. This info video is going to focus on a new melee slot, new weapons, and then new attachments, and also a expected release date for Black Ops 2. So we're going to start with the new knife melee slot. This is actually pretty interesting, and I'm going to break it down for you. So with the standard knife, it's going to take 2 swipes to kill, but you need to put it back and then take it back out as usual. So I'm pretty sure that just means tapping RT or the R stick twice, or if you use tactical B. And then there's the tactical knife that it takes 4 swipes to kill, but if you're holding the melee button, then it will keep knifing. So I don't know which one would be a quicker kill, like if you can keep tapping it quickly, but hey, that seems pretty interesting. And then there's the tactical hammer, which is the only really new thing from here for the most part. And this takes longer to take out. It takes 4 swipes to kill, so it's going to take a while, and you need to put it back. So the tactical hammer is not really going to be used to actually kill people. It's more going to be used to what I bolded out here, which says it takes only 1 swipe to take out riot shields and machines. So if it takes only 1 swipe to take out riot shields, that is just awesome, guys. Like, riot shields are really annoying. If anybody, I don't know, if you've ever gotten a game where there's like 3 or 4 people using a riot shield, you know how annoying it is. And with the tac hammer, you can just destroy them right away. And I assume machines would be something like assault drones and sentry guns, stuff like that. So now moving on to the throwing knife, you're going to start out with 4. They're fast to throw and they're fairly accurate, but it takes 2 to kill. I don't really know if that's going to be useful. I feel like it's saying it's fairly accurate. It means that it's going to be kind of like the tomahawk in Black Ops, where it almost locked on to people when it got near them. But I mean, who knows? And then moving on to the tomahawk, so it is making a return. You're going to start with 2, so not 4 like the throwing knife, only 2. They're slow to get out and they're fairly inaccurate, but it is a lethal hit. So I assume people will still be chucking up those random tomahawks, and I don't know, getting a couple kills with them. Now there's the ballistic knife. You get a tactical knife in one hand and a ballistic knife in the other. You're going to start with 2 ballistic knives and they kill in 1 shot. It pretty much just seems exactly like the ballistic knife in Black Ops, the first Black Ops. So there it is, the new knife melee slot. Not really sure if that's true. I could see it happening though. These seem pretty reasonable. So now we're going to move on to new guns. And I listed all the guns here that were leaked apparently, but I bolded out the new ones. Oh, except for the assault rifles, I just realized that. So for the SMGs, you got the PA-3DM, the SWM-76, and the Type 64. So those are all new. And then I assumed that the Ares FMG is the FMG-9, but that's just a kind of guess. For assault rifles, you got the Ruger Mini 14, Type 65, Valmet M76, M70, the R1 rifle, the AR-18, the Valmet M60, the AKM-63, and the AMD 67 or 65. So there's really only a couple returning from there. So you got the Commando and the AK-47, but I don't really see anything else, like maybe the AUG or Galil, anything like that. So who knows? For shotguns now, you got the Model 590, the Model 1300, and the Model 1100, and then the CAWS, the Saiga 12, and the Featherlight. So they are making a few returns there, the Stakeout, the Spas, and the Striker. That's nice to see. I wonder if the Spas will be like the ones in the Modern Warfare series where it's a pump action, or if it'll be like the one in the Black Ops series where it's a semi-auto. Now the LMGs, there's only 4, but there's 3 new ones. The old one would be the M240 SAW, and then the new ones are Type 67, Enfield L7, and AS70. Now moving on to snipers. We're going to skip over explosives for now. For snipers, you got the PSG-1, which is returning, the PSL, the SVD, which is in Battlefield, the Model 700, and the M76. So only 5 snipers again. I've kind of complained about that a lot because it gets a little bit boring when you only have, I don't know, 4 or 5 snipers to pick from, especially since I'm sure a couple of those snipers are not going to be one-hit kills for the most part. So, I mean, it really limits your options, and it's kind of frustrating for somebody that likes to snipe a lot. But now we're going to move on to explosives. You have the Strela 2 is making a return from Black Ops, the Stinger from the Modern Warfare series. Then you got the FIM 43 Red Eye, the R137, and then a lot of different grenades. I'm not really sure what the different grenades are going to do, like the M26 grenades, HG84, and the M67 grenade. But I mean, I'm sure they'll do something. The sticky grenade, I don't know if that means Semtex or if it actually means like a sticky grenade, like the one from Call of Duty World at War. Now moving on to pistols, you have the M973, the Stewer GB, the Scorpion, which is making a return from almost every single Call of Duty it's in, except for World at War. And then the MEU, and then the Python will be making a return from Black Ops. So I think it's a pretty good selection of guns. I'm not really sure if this is actually, or if really any of these will be in the actual game. I'm sure some of them will be, but with the new guns, I don't think they really named any of them like differently, because I knew in the past that, you know, the intervention in Modern Warfare 2, the real gun's name is the M200. So I mean, I don't really know if they will actually call all these guns by their real, you know, given name by the manufacturer, or if they'll change it up, or if any of these are even true. Now we'll move on to the new attachments. So you got a few. Oh wow, I messed that up. It should be new and old switched around. But you got the red dot sight, reflex scope, thermal, ACOG, extended mag, dual mag, rapid fire, grenade launcher. Sadly. Grip, perfected iron sights, underbarrel shotgun, and bayonet for the old ones. And then the new, there's only 3 new ones, so not that many added attachments, but then again, what are you going to add? Really, there's not much that you could add to attachments. So for new, you got the attached weapon rack, weapons attached to primary for quick weapon switching. That's pretty good. Attached pistol, so that's snipers only, so I feel like you'd probably press left on the D-pad or something like that and whip out your pistol instead. Or it would be like on the barrel of your gun somehow. And then a laser sight, which I think is actually pretty cool. So you'd be like firing not firing a laser, but you'd be, you know, it would definitely improve your aim a little bit. And then on the right of that is 2 posters. The one on the far right is from a forum, a PlayStation 3 forum, I think. And if you look in the back behind the person, it looks like it says Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And then at the bottom in European like calendar, it says 13/11/12, which would be November 13th, 2012, which is the expected release date that many have been posting about, because there will be, you know, a total lunar eclipse. And on the poster to the left of that one, it says eclipse on the back somewhere. And this poster is actually leaked from not a Call of Duty store, a GameStop store. And it says 5/02/12, which means, you know, May 2nd, 2012, and that's going to be the day that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 presumably will be, you know, announced and everything. So that's about it. That's all I have. Hopefully I can gain some more information for the next episode. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you.